Again, just starting small and then gradually working up the circle to be wider, bigger. And keeping the breath nice and slow. And then coming back to center, we're going to tuck the toes, walk the hands back, lift the knees up, and then lift the buttocks, drop the head, bring the feet hip width apart. Now you can choose to have the legs straight, or you can have a slight bend in the knees. If you can start to drop the head, relax the hands to the floor. Just take a few moments, a few breaths here where you just allow everything to soften towards the floor. Now if your legs are straight, maybe you can engage your feet and your calves and your thighs slightly. But keep the arms, the head, the torso nicely relaxed. Connecting with your deep breaths. Expanding on the inhale. Contracting on the exhale. Maybe drop a little deeper into the forward fold. And from here you can choose to have the legs straight or the knees bent. If the legs are straight, make sure your core is switched on. And we're just going to roll up one vertebra at a time, torso, arms and head heavy. You can use a couple of breaths, making your way up. Allowing the shoulders to drop back and down. And looking up to the ceiling. And with your next exhale, we're going to roll back down, starting to curl from the shoulders, head, all the way down. Slightly pulling the belly button towards the spine. Use a couple of breaths here, or maybe more if you need. And when you're ready, inhale to make your way back up. We're going to do one last one in your own time. Exhale down. Start by curling from the head, gradually further down. Arms nice and heavy, no engagement, just core engaged. If you like, strong to the legs, or you can have the knees slightly bent and more relaxed. Taking your time, just feeling all the parts of the spine, the back, just opening up. Once you come up, interlocking the hands behind your lower back, rolling the shoulders back as you look up to the ceiling. And then gently bring the head back, release the hands. Taking an inhale to lift the shoulders to the ears. As you exhale, drop them down, flushing it out. Just one more, inhale up. Flushing it out. Beautiful. Coming to the front of your mat. You're going to move into your sunset as usual. I'll just talk you through it today. So if you want, you can keep your eyes closed and just hear the instruction. When you're ready, inhale to draw the arms all overhead, scooping it all up, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Slightly engaging your core, taking your time, drawing out the breath, giving yourself time. Inhale into your halfway lift. And as you exhale, we're going to step the right foot to the back of the mat, hands to the floor, knee to the floor. As you inhale, bring the arms to the ceiling, low lunge. Make sure the left knee is stacked on top of the ankle. And as you exhale, lower the hands, frame the front foot. Find your core, stepping into your plank pose. Choosing your chaturanga, either knees to the floor or straight legs. Nice and strong. In your torso, elbows tucked into the side of the ribcage. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, push back. As you engage your core, Adho Mukha, down dog. If you need to walk it out, this first one, you're welcome to. Just get some movement, some space into the hamstrings, into the calves. And then coming to stillness for 3 more breaths. Nice and strong through the hands. Rolling those shoulders away from the ears. So just imagine that you're creating space. Soften the face. At the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. No breath as you bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee. Inhale, arms to the ceiling, low lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, so you lower the hands, frame the front foot. No breath as you step the left foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, scooping it all up, arms overhead. Palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release the hands. Inhale for round number 2. Arms to the ceiling when you're ready. Exhale, come to your forward fold, slightly engaging your core, knees bent or legs straight. Inhale, halfway lift. Make sure you engage your core and the legs in halfway lift. As you exhale, lower the hands. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee. Inhale to bring the arms to the ceiling. Find nice length there. And as you exhale, right hand to the back of the left thigh, leaning over to the right. Inhale back to center. Then exhale, hands to frame the front foot. Find your core as you step into your plank pose, choosing your chaturanga. So you can keep a straight line from the shoulders to the heels if you have your knees off the floor. Low cobra or up dog as you inhale. As you exhale, push back into Adho Mukha, down dog. Beautiful focus, ladies. Beautiful breath. Just keep connecting with that deep belly breath. You can apply a bit of engagement in the back of the throat if you like, just to help lengthen the breath. Soften the head, soften the face. And at the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. No breath as you bring in the left foot to the front of the mat. Lower the right knee. Inhale to scoop it all up. Beautiful. Exhale, left hand to the back of the right thigh, leaning over to the left. Inhale, both hands to the ceiling. Exhale, lower hands, frame the front foot. No breath as you step the right foot to the front. Oh, you guys want to go back into that. Inhale halfway. Exhale forward. Beautiful. Inhale, scooping it all up. Nice and strong. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Beautiful, releasing the hands. Just taking a moment here, we're going to do one more round, but I just want you guys to stop. Feel the soles of the feet. Become aware of any sensations in the body as a result of the 2 sun salutes you've already done. Noticing how it feels when energy starts to move and shift in your body. Taking a deep inhale through the nostrils, flushing it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Returning to your nostril, breathing as you inhale, both arms to the ceiling. Exhale, taking into a forward fold. Inhale halfway. And as you exhale, hands to the floor, step into your plank. Choosing your chaturanga again. Make sure it's nice and strong in your core. No drooping hips. No collapsing area between the shoulder blades. Inhale into your low cobra or your up dog. Beautiful, strong through the hands. As you exhale, push back, Adho Mukha down dog. 3 breaths here. And with the end of your 3rd exhale, lower the knees to the floor, just coming into your child's pose. Moments, pause here. If you can fully relax the shoulders, the elbows, the hands, the face. Expanding the belly on the inhale. Then with your next inhale, just coming back onto all fours. Facing the right foot to the front of the mat, arms to the ceiling. Drop the hips slightly, palms together. Come into a bit of a back bend. And as you exhale, lower the hands, frame the front foot. Back into your child's pose as you exhale. Inhale, engage your core as you come onto your knees, stepping the left foot to the front, so there's a bit of balance here as well. Arms to the ceiling, palms together, gentle back bend, core switched on. Then exhale as you lower the hands, frame the front foot, child's pose. Just do one more round, one more time each side. And I encourage you now to just really link to your breath. So give yourself the opportunity to fully extend your inhale, fully extend your exhale. Don't worry about the next person. Just find your own rhythm. Once you're done, just staying in your child's pose for a few more breaths. You can bring the arms down by the side if you like, just Relaxation through your shoulders, if it's okay. If you want, deep cleansing inhale, flushing out the exhale. And then returning to your nostril breathing. So bringing the hands to the front of the mat again. And then as you inhale, keep the head on the floor. So just the hands to the mat. And as you inhale, start moving the pressure from the forehead to the hairline, to the top of the head, as far back as you can, getting a nice stretch the back. And as you exhale, rolling back down to the forehead. Just do that a couple more times. Again, just find your breath through the massaging from the brows to the top of the head. And then next inhale, just coming onto all fours, grab hold of one of your blocks, facing at the front of the mat on the second level. And then have the hand, the left knee, and the right heel on one line. Bring the left foot out behind for support. Then bring the right arm to the ceiling. Weight on the outside of the right foot. And again, see if we can stack the left wrist, the left shoulder, right wrist. And then exhale, hand to the front of the room. And inhale, come up, release the block, arms shoulder height. And from here, so if you can push the heels of the hands to the window and to the front of the room, soften the shoulders back and down. Imagine you bring the fingers back towards you. It's like quite a strong nerve stretch, you could feel like. Just see if you can still breathe though. Gently make some circles to ease off. And then opposite way. Beautiful. And releasing the hands. Exhale, left hand back down. Bring the right arm over. If you like, you can lift the right foot off the floor as well. And then exhale as you bring both knees together. Bring the block with you to the other side. This time straightening the left foot or left leg. And see if you can stack the right wrist, elbow, right and left shoulder, left wrist and elbow, all on one line. Finding the length between the hands. So just reaching the left hand to the ceiling for now. Tuck the tailbone, push the hips forward. Weight on the outside of the right foot. And as you exhale, we're going to draw that left hand overhead. Beautiful. And from here, find your core. As you inhale, push yourself up, arms shoulder height. And then again, push the heels of the hands away from you. Fingers back towards you. Soften the shoulders. Stay with your breath. Do circle movements if you like. Opposite way. And we're going to turn the fingers to point to the floor. So you're pushing the front or the top of your wrist towards opposite sides of the room. And with your next exhale, lower the right hand again. Left arm overhead. If you like, you can lift the left foot off the floor, engage your core. Beautiful. And exhale, come back down, Knees together, hands to the floor, and then push back into your Adho Mukha down dog. Just walking it out. Releasing those knees. At the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. No breath as you step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Good, see? Okay, we're going to straighten the right leg out in front, left sole and foot on the inner right side. Maybe release some flesh from the seat bones. And see if you can have your torso sort of aimed directly at your thighs. So we're not opening one side of the torso more than the other. So as you inhale, find the length. And as you exhale, gently start moving forward. Now see if you can find softness in the shoulders. So if you feel like you're sort of striving to reach, see if you can drop the shoulders back and just allow yourself to be where you're at. You want to keep a straight spine. Push your heel away, bring the toes back towards you, engaging. And as you inhale, gradually make your way back up. Left hand in the back left corner. And then lifting the hips up, right arm up and overhead. Hips to the ceiling, pointing through the toes, reaching to the fingertips. Couple deep breaths here. Breathing in along the whole right side. And an exhale when you're ready. Back down. Swapping the feet around. Right sole of the foot on the inner right left side this time. Missing some flesh from the seat bones. See if you can square the hips so the torso is equally open. Now when you're ready, inhale. And then exhale as you start. So avoid doing this. So because this is actually a lower back stretch. So if you do this, you don't get the lower back stretch. You want to have a straight spine. And then maybe this is as far as you come. That's okay. But instead of doing this and reaching, you actually don't get the full benefit of the pose. So you just see if you can relax your shoulders, your hands. You can engage the leg. You keep the arms nice and relaxed. Allow yourself to go and move with the breath. Engaging that left foot. Breathing in space. And then when you're ready, inhale, gently make your way back up. Right hand in the back right corner. And again, lifting the hips to the ceiling, reaching the left hand, pointing the left toes. Couple of deep breaths here, breathing in space into that whole left side. Opening the armpit to the ceiling. And when you're ready, exhale to roll back down. Beautiful. Shuffle yourself a little further down the mat so you've got space behind. Now reach the hands out in front, tuck the tailbone, engage your core, slowly start rolling onto your back. Just take a moment here, neutral spine once you're down. Now with your next inhale, pull the right knee to the chest, interlock the hands underneath the knee, straighten the right leg to the ceiling. Pointing, flexing the toes, getting into the shin, the calf, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot. And when you're ready to circle the ankles a few times, both ways. And then bending the knee 90 degrees. And then draw a circle in the air with your heel. So you're getting that rotation into the knee joint. Changing direction. Beautiful. And pulling that right knee towards the shoulder now. And then grab hold of the right knee with your right hand, right foot with your left hand. And then start pulling the heel across from one hip to the other. Get a little bit of movement into that hip. And then when you're ready, it's going to draw a circle with the knee. Now we get that rotational movement into the hip joint. Beautiful. Just checking you're still breathing. Changing direction. And then I'm going to grab hold of the outside of the right foot with your right hand, coming into a half happy baby. Now left hand resting on the left hip. If you need to bend the left knee, you can. You can bring the sole of the feet towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Breathing into that hip. And then if your left knee isn't bent already, bend the left knee. Rest the right ankle on top of the left knee. Thread the hands through the gap. Interlock the hands either behind the thigh or in front of the knee. Pulling the left knee towards you, pushing the right knee away from you. Engaging that right foot. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can lift the head towards the knee. Just make sure you're breathing. Just a couple more breaths here. And as you exhale, lower the left foot to the floor, release the hands, keep the right ankle where it is. Then shifting the hips to the right side of the mat. Then lowering the knees to the left side, coming into a lane twist. Now if you prefer, you can stay like this, or if you prefer to straighten the left leg, you can do that. Or if you have another variation of this lane twist, feel free to implement. Breathing along that whole right side of the body. Now inhale when you're ready, coming back to center, straighten legs, arms by the side. Just a moment to allow the spine to neutralize. Notice how the right side of the body feels. Maybe it feels more spacious. Maybe it feels a bit longer than the left side. And when you're ready, inhale, left knee to the chest. Interlock the hands behind the knee, straighten the left leg to the ceiling. Again, pointing, flexing the toes, just to get into the shin, the calf. Stay with your breath. Circle a few times both ways when you're ready. Circle the ankle. And just notice how this side feels compared to the other. I'm going to bend the left knee 90 degrees. And then imagine that you draw a circle with the left heel in the air. So you're rotating the knee joint, lubricating it as you release joint fluid with the circulation. Changing direction. Beautiful. And then pulling the left knee towards the left shoulder armpit. Grab hold of the left knee with your left hand, left foot with your right hand, and then start rocking the heel across the body from hip to hip. And then when you're ready, imaginatively drawing that circle in the air with your left knee, getting the rotation into the hip joint now. Changing direction. And when you're ready, half happy baby on the left side. You can keep the right leg straight or you can bend the right knee if you feel the need. Just checking you're still breathing. If your right knee is not bent already, bend it now and place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread the hands through the gap, interlock the hands. So thread the left hand between the legs. Yeah. Interlock either behind the thigh or in front of the knee. Now engage the left foot. Imagine that you're pushing the left knee away from you, simultaneously pulling the right knee towards you. Stay with your breath. If you want to intensify, you can lift the head towards the knee. Inhale, find some extra space. Exhale to deepen. Just a couple more breaths here, softening the face and clenching the teeth. And when you're ready, releasing the hands, lowering the right foot to the floor. Then shifting the hips to the left side of the mat. And then lowering the knees to the right. So you can either stay like this or you can adjust the pose if you have a different variation that works better for you. Breathing into the whole left side. Keep connecting with that deep yogic breath, the thread that keeps the flow in your palm. And when you're ready, slowly make your way back to center. Straighten the legs just for a moment, neutral spine. Taking a deep cleansing breath here. yourself up for your Shavasana. When you're ready, just putting an extra layer on. If you want to swing the legs up along the wall, you can. Give yourself the support. And once you've found your pose, you found stillness in your pose, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, allow yourself to drop that little bit of extra into the mat. Allowing all the poses from the class, all the activity from your day, everything that's been on your mind, just allowing it all to just settle into place. Trusting that you will get the answers you might need, the direction will be shown, simply by putting yourself in a position to receive. Ready, just taking a few deeper breaths. Keeping your attention inwards, just noticing the effects of the breaths. If your legs are up, your own time, just bringing them back down. And when you're ready, just rolling onto your right side. Just resting in your feet as close, using your right arm as a pillow. And then when you're ready, just making your way up to a comfortable seat. Just coming back to where we started. And taking a moment again to just check in. How does it feel to be in your body right now after the class? In your mind? What's the breath like? Maybe the spine feels straighten. Just catch the mind if it wanders. Just gently, kindly ask it to come back to this moment right here. Inhale to roll the arms over the head, scooping all the goodness from the glass. Palms together as we exhale, bringing it all back into the heart. And the thumbs to the third eye, gently laying the head. Everyone, have a good Tuesday night.
Thank you.
Gently.